I had a lag spike. So we're going to continue where we left off. Yeah, we had a real bad lag spike. We're going to continue where we left off though. Hopefully Paradise joins us, and thanks again for watching. If you're watching after the stream. Happy idling. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab free ups. Try to max out our workshop as quick as we can. Oh yeah. Did the run end already? Hi, Sturdy. Yeah, I had a real bad lag spike, man. Just cut my stream off. But my internet connection's good, so I don't know what happened. Event missions. Or is the event already up? 47 minutes. Uh, let's go ahead and grab defense percent. Oh, the previous one. Yeah. What were the hardest ones? Demon mode and nuke. I think energy shield was in there too. Oh, demon mode, nuke, and death ray. Yeah, I try to. If I'm not in a run, I just knock the mission out. You know, it just depends. Yeah, I made about a trillion less and about 8K less cells. Uh, Only had 1 hour difference between tier 7 and tier 8. Did you put it in the calculator? Well, I mean, I guess you would kind of know. So so yeah, maybe tier 7 is just where you need to be. But if you want, you could put all that in the calculator and then run tier 7 and then calculate it, and then you'll see how much cells per hour and coins per hour you're making. But, you know, for a 1 hour difference, you know, it might not be too impactful. So yeah, tier 7 is where you need to be. Energy shield and net were easy to do. I just hate canceling runs for it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, for an hour difference, it ain't worth it. Yeah, I hear you. And plus, you're not too far. I mean, you're not that bad because you have max game speed. So that's what makes that's the difference maker right there. I don't have that. So I need to farm a higher tier. You know, until I get it, which will be soon. But I had to switch up my labs again because I'm trying to do these shock labs. So when I get to tournaments, I could I could stay in champs. That's my goal. My goal is to stay in champs. So I've already worked a lot on my EHP, and I'm working on my wall, and I'm working on my chain lightning, and hopefully that helps. And we'll see. Well, thank you for trying, Paradise. I mean, well, he says he's making more in Tier 7, and he knows how long it takes him. And Tier 8 is not producing anything near what he gets in Tier 7. So, for him, it's not worth it. So, he's just going to go back to Tier 7, which is okay, you know? Your runs on Tier 9 are like 6K now, but runs on Tier 10 are 5,200. I would need a difference of 1,700 waves to make a lead on Tier 9. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. Wow. Well, I guess I'm gonna unlock a random ultimate weapon. We got Poison Swamp. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn that off, and then we'll turn it on later. Yeah, I usually just do the what tier should I farm at, and I just compare the two runs, and I figure out which is better for me. Right now, Tier 7 is where I need to be. I'm probably gonna be here for a while, until I develop my wall, you know, and from what I'm hearing, it might take a month to get my wall in a good spot. So time will tell. But I mean, I could already feel that I'm getting stronger, you know, and my tower is amazing, so I don't have to do too much more work on my tower. I mean, I do. I have a lot of work to do on my tower, but right now I need my labs to catch up with my tower. So that's why I'm just taking my time. But they say that, well, what people are telling me is that once I get my wall fully developed, or at least in a good spot, I mean, not fully developed, but in a good spot, then I could probably go up to Tier 8. So we're just gonna have to wait about a month, maybe a couple of weeks, and see how it goes. I mean, we're already making lots of sales. So like I was telling Paradise earlier, I think I'm at a point now where I could probably three times. Hopefully, I'll be able to three times four of my labs. So let's go ahead and speed this up. We're gonna go three times 24 hours. Speed it up. Yeah. So I know I could do three now. So I'm trying to get to four labs. That's my next goal, is doing four labs at times three. I bought two this month, and I plan on buying one on Thursday. And then after that, I'm done for the month. I gotta wait till next month on the first to buy another two stone packs. I'm only allowed to buy two a month for my allowance. My allowance only allows me to buy two a month. My dad is my care giver person. So my check, he has my check. My check that I get every month, he controls it, and he only gives me allowance. He gives me $50 for my like if I want to go to the store or something, and then I buy $130 gift card to use on stone packs. So so I get like $200 a month in my allowance, which I'm okay with. And all the rest of my money goes towards my rent, my phone, my internet, and my food, and my dog food because I have two dogs. But they don't eat a lot. They go through a bag of dog food in like 2 months, which is good. They're very low maintenance, you know. They're little chihuahuas. But I had some money left over on my Google account, so that's why I'm gonna buy a stone pack on Thursday, and then after that I can't buy any more stone packs till next month. And the only reason why I'm getting a stone pack on Thursday is because I'm gonna beef up my chain lightning. I'm gonna put one click into quant, and I'm gonna go. That's gonna gold box my quant, and then I'm gonna put two clicks into damage, and I'll have less. I have a little bit less. I have like 489 damage, and from the J plays uh God, what's the name of it? It's the Tower Knowledge Hub says that you don't need more than 500 damage if you want to farm. The only reason why you asked was because I noticed your tower is very strong for a short period of time. Well, I was also blessed. They also gave me these nice guys gave me four stone packs. So that had something to do with it too. And I'm just very grateful for my friends. They helped me. They bought me four stone packs. And my sister also for my for my sobriety birthday, a couple of months ago, my sister bought me a couple of stone packs too. But I used all that. I think it was a total of three stone packs, and she bought an event pass for me or something. Yeah, yeah, I'm really blessed, man. So I haven't really spent a lot of my personal money, but I mean, I do spend a lot though of my personal money because I bought all of the. When I first started playing the game, I bought the milestone packs, packs 1 and packs 2. And then I also bought 2 stone packs to unlock my ultimate weapons because I wanted Golden Tower. And the first time I didn't get it, so I had to wait a couple of weeks. And then I bought another stone pack because I was only buying them from Google. I didn't know about the store. Oh, I'm sorry, Sturdy. And so I didn't know about the store. So I was only buying them from Google. So I waited 2 weeks and then I bought another stone pack. And then I got and then I got Death Wave. And then so I waited another 2 weeks and then I bought another stone pack and I got Golden Tower. So that was pretty much the first month of me playing the game, or like month and a half of me playing the game. I bought all that stuff. And I bought an event pass when I first started, but it wasn't really worth it because I couldn't do some of the missions. But I bought it anyway, and it helped me buy. I bought all the songs and stuff, and then I bought the starter pack, the epic pack, and the legendary pack or whatever it is. That pack, I bought that, and then eventually I bought another. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sturdy. Sorry about that. And then I ended up buying. Later on, I bought pack milestone pack 3 and milestone pack 4. But I'm not gonna buy milestone pack 5 because I'm not nowhere near there yet. I haven't even unlocked tier 16, so I'm not gonna buy that yet. Of course, I will buy it though whenever I'm there. And then I just bought event passes since then. And then I got blessed. My friends blessed me. Yeah, man. My friends growing up in the hood. Well, my best friend, he didn't have a mom or dad. Well, his mom. Well, he did have a mom and a dad, but they left him with his grandparents when he was real little. And so he calls my mom, and he calls my dad. My best friend is like my brother. I don't have any brothers in real life. They're just my best friends. I have two of them, Chuck and Texas. Texas is I'm not gonna say their real names, but those are their nicknames, Chuck and Texas. So Chuck and Texas are my brothers. Dad's dead, mom and me. Well, I'm sorry about that, Sturdy. If you're ever feeling lonely, you're more than welcome to chill with me, man. Anytime, dude. You know, we could just hang out together, man. You don't have to be alone. Just you're welcome to join my stream, and we'll kick back and we'll play the tower together, man. You know, your other half sister, older half sister, but don't know nothing about her. Younger sister banned contact by court. Well, that's their choice. I got in trouble with my sister not that long ago because I was talking to my niece, because my niece was adopted by uh by my sister's husband, and so that's her dad, right? But I was telling my niece, because she just turned 18, I was telling her to look up her dad, her real dad, because she has brothers and sisters. And that was kind of like the gist of the conversation. But my sister got really upset with me, and she almost cut me off from going over there anymore. But she pretty much said, "Dude, that family doesn't want nothing to do with my niece. So it's not my place to tell her that or whatever. And then plus my niece really doesn't want anything to do with them either. So I just left it alone, and I said I was sorry, and I said I was sorry to my niece, because it really wasn't my business. I just thought I should just, say, hey, you know what, you do have brothers and sisters. I don't know if you want to look them up or not, and that was just kind of what I was saying, but it just got out of hand. And it was just a big misunderstanding. And then after that, we just all, I just decided from then on I'm not going to talk to her about that stuff. That's personal stuff. Family is very personal stuff. Unless she comes up to me asking me, then it's okay. But I'm the one that went to her, and I kind of just like like I'm not, I don't want to say forced it on her, but I just kind of just dropped it on her lap, and she wasn't very happy about that. What tea are you drinking, Sturdy? Dang, it keeps wanting to give me the cash per wave perk, dude. I almost want to just pick it, but we're gonna go with free ups. Go ahead and max out our workshop now that it's still early. Green tea. All right, put some honey in there, man. Get a little bit of honey. I can't drink any sugar, so drink some honey for me, please. Golly, I can't drink any of that stuff. Yeah, I used to like, but only in the winter time is whenever I drink like a hot tea. I like drinking hot tea, like the jasmine and all that, all these different kinds. So when it starts getting a little bit cooler, I think I'm gonna get some hot tea stuff. $7 a bottle. Wow. Yeah, I've been eating this cereal. It's called Magic Spoon, and it's like a healthy cereal. It doesn't have sugars, and they have, well, at the grocery store that I go to, they only have two kinds, and it's like Cocoa Puffs and Fruit Loops, and I drink coffee every day, so, but I've been eating that. But somebody had told me on Discord, they were like, "Man, that stuff's expensive." And I went to the grocery store and I looked at the price, and sure enough, I wasn't even thinking about it, because when I go to the grocery store, my dad is the one who pays for his. You know what I mean? Like, I, I don't look at the price of anything. I just buy it. And so yeah, but it's not too much. He was saying that it's $12 over there where he's at, but for me it's $8 a box over here. And then I also get food stamps too, but it's not that much. It's like $25 a month or something. It's not nothing, but it helps. My dad saves it up, and then like he pays for the whole thing with it. The likelihood of me feeling lonely is zero. I'm used to being alone. I feel happy in solitude. Yeah, it's kind of like me too. I don't I don't socialize. I used to be a social butterfly way back in the day when I was in the nightclub scene. I was a social butterfly, but nowadays I'm very solo all the time. But I do like joining the Discord and hanging out with the guys in Discord. And I'm not that. I mean, sometimes I do get lonely though. But I just don't feel comfortable in large public places and stuff like that. My condition doesn't allow me to do that. And so and it's also scary out there. If somebody's being too friendly with me or something, I always think like they're trying to get something from me or something. I'm just very like I'm very solo. I'm a very solo person. But like doing this makes me happy. You guys are keeping me company right now, so I don't feel alone. You know, and I'm grateful. Thank you for being here. And then I also got my two dogs too. They It was me and Red. We were all by ourselves for the longest time. And then guess what? Then Grandpa, what did Grandpa do? He brought Brownie. He brought Brownie over here. And now y'all fight every day. Why? That's your brother. Brownie, you gotta love Red. Don't be mean to Red. We're a family. Is it my family? It's normal to be wary of being taken advantage of. Yeah, but sometimes you gotta just have faith. And then also I overthink things, or like the voices in my head are like telling me like a bunch of negative stuff about somebody. They're like, oh, be careful, and sometimes I just gotta just take a step of faith, man, and let somebody embrace me. Let somebody care about me. You know, and I've learned to do that. I've worked on that a lot. You know, like my caseworker, she really helps me a lot. But sometimes I think in my head I'm like, oh, she doesn't care. She's not gonna come. Like, we have an appointment or something. I'm like, she's not gonna come to the appointment. I start getting all negative, but then I end up being positive. I end up saying, you know what? No, she's gonna come, and then she comes. So then I'm happy. Yeah, yeah. That's what she's there for. She's there to help me. That's the reason why. That's the reason why we have her. You know. She helped me. She helped me get transferred to another clinic because I was going to this clinic downtown, and down there they make you wait for man, for hours before you see your doctor, and and just a bunch of stuff they were doing, and anyways, I talked to her about it. I was like, "Can you get me transferred to the East Side Clinic because it's easier for me and my dad to go to that one?" And and she was like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll do that." And so she did. She got it. You know, the other caseworker we had before her didn't do that. We had told her about it, and she didn't do it. She never did it. But this one did it right away. She was like, "Yeah, I could do that," and she went and got on her computer and did whatever she had to do and made some phone calls. And on my next appointment, she told me that she got me transferred. So it's better for me and my dad, you know. So we did that. Is it almost time yet? God, I feel like it's getting closer, right? Golly. 15 minutes. 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I got a good song for you. If you ever feel sad, it's called "Arise" by Divide Music. Okay, thank you. All right, I'll check it out. I subscribe to their YouTube channel. All right, I'll take a listen. Oh, coin trade off. There we go. We're in business now. The little panda is supposed to be respond to your voice chat. I guess it ain't working, huh? Yeah, it's supposed to like be in sync with my voice. Like every time I say something, it's supposed to start talking. But you know, yeah, it's AI. It has some kinks in it, but they're working it out. They're working it out. The reason why I chose that is because at my last, well, not my last job, but I used to work in a warehouse, and they used to call me Panda, in the warehouse. And I saw that avatar, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that in there. But I could choose other avatars. Like there's this 3D avatar. There's like all there's like all these different avatars. Welcome back, Paradise. We're still waiting, bud. We're still waiting. It's gonna happen any moment now. Any moment. We're gonna be in business. Your setup feels so much better now that I have a desk to put my monitor on. Cool. Yeah, when the PS6 comes out, I'm gonna instead of buying a PS6, I'm gonna buy a computer. But not until then. The only thing that's gonna kind of suck is that I'm gonna lose my account, that my PlayStation account. I mean, I always have my PlayStation account, but all of the progress that I've made on all my games are gonna be out the window if I get a computer. Like if I decide to play that same game on the computer, I can't transfer. I mean, well, some games you can, but most of them no. They're locked into my PlayStation account. But that's okay, cause I really want to play this game called Last Epoch, and that's on computer only. You got your big tablet with the tower running right now. Yeah, I have it on tablet too. I have a nice size tablet. I have the Galaxy 9. I just bought it not that long ago. That's another investment I made for the tower. I bought a tablet just so I could play the tower on it. Well, you got your PC. That's good. But the only thing is hopefully the PC that I want to buy by the time PlayStation 6 comes out, hopefully it's cheaper because last time we looked it up, it was $2,000. Galaxy 9 Ultra. I don't know what version mine is. I could look at it real quick. Mine is the uh, Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. Yeah, I mean, I really don't need anything too big. You know, I'm happy with this. You know, it works for me. You know, and it wasn't too bad on price either. I mean, I really don't remember, but yeah, we didn't buy it for too much. It's better than buying that $2,000 computer. I'll tell you that, because I was gonna do that, but at the store I got cold feet and I said no, I'll just wait. Man, it really wants me to grab that regen trade off. I'm gonna go ahead and get cash so I can max out my workshop a little faster. Your PC was 2K. So I got to because I use a small TV sometimes. Oh, okay. I understand. You don't have a student loan, but I use money from a grant. Yeah, I understand. I get it. I'm not at that level yet, but yeah, I think that's a good plan. Hey, if you want something, you got to get a student loan. Get the student. you know. Yeah, I get it. That's funny. But you guys ain't gonna have that problem because you got lab discount labs. Ugh. Y'all probably will never have to get a student loan. Shoot. I'm just gonna buy it straight up. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Ah. 2 minutes can't go by quicker. Oh. There's only one mission that I don't know how to do, and that's the death defy one. I don't understand how to do it. I don't know what to do, how to do it, or what. I could never get. Well, I could do the first 2 levels of it, but the last level is hard. Like, you got to get 5 death defies. Galaxy Tab Ultra 9 screen is 14.6. I don't know how big mine is. Let me see. It doesn't say on here, on this paper that I have. I don't know. So it's a mini TV. That's cool. Oh, I think it's here. Death Defy is the highest tier. As much coins and DD possible, and pray to God. Usually it helps to have intro sprint and enemy balance. I mean, I'll try it. Poison enemies with Poison Swamp. Well, guess what? We got Poison Swamp. Let's turn that on. Let's claim our gems. And kill vampire enemies and 2,000 enemies with Poison Swamp. So we might be able to knock out the Poison Swamp mission right now. And vampires, depending on how long this run goes. I'm gonna wait on the cards. Defense Absolute Relic. And Thorns by 2%. Alright. Yes, I need this relic. Okay. That's a good relic. And the paid ones are attack speed by 1%. Okay, I like it. Oh, coins earned by 5%. Hello. Come on. Now let's look at the skins. These might be interesting. Let's look at the relics here. Defense Absolute by 5%. Okay. And damage per meter by 2%. Okay. So 200 and 500. And it's going to be the Fisherman skin with the Sunset River background. So I could buy the Tower skin now. So let's do that. There we go. grab our perk. Let's go with free upgrades. Since we still need to max out our tower. Oh. Am I already? Okay, I'm not all the way maxed just yet. But what we could do is... Okay, I just completed some of the mission. So what we'll do is we'll take the cash card out, put the damage card in. And we'll claim our mission. There we go. What is this? The first milestone is defense absolute, 500 medals, defense absolute. Maybe they might be buffing it. You had 400 medals and immediately bought them. Okay, cool. Yeah, the skin and the background. Okay. Yeah, I wish, I don't know what it is, but there's some type of bug in the game where you can't use the background because it lowers your coins or something like that. I wish they would fix that because I would like to have a background, like, I don't know, to me it just kind of like, I don't know. Like, shouldn't we enjoy the game and have a background, have our background and our tower without it nerfing my coins? You don't even remember how many relics you have of defense absolute. I have a couple of them. I know that. I mean, maybe even more. I know. I got two at least for sure. You'll be buying 20 mods in Discord. Buying 20 mods? I don't know what that is. Oh, modules. Yeah, I wish they would fix that. So the thing is that supposedly some devices might not be powerful enough and you might lag from the background. Yeah, I mean, it has something to do with that. I mean, I don't know. But they say you make less coins if you have it on. So that's why I never have it on. But I wish I could have it on though. You, you honestly never see lag on any of your devices. I don't think it has anything to do with lag. I think because me I experience lag. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. You know, a lot of people are saying that when they use it, when they have a skin, they make less coins. But I've never tested it. But I don't want to. I mean, I wouldn't even know how to do it. I just take people's word for it. You know, if somebody says don't put it on, I don't put it on. Especially if it has something to do with coins. You know, like if they say, hey, you can make less coins if you have it on, then I don't put it on. You know, and these are guys that I trust. You know, so I don't put it on. They say they make less coin because of well, I mean, it's a lot of people that are saying that. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure not everybody has bad lag. Yeah, I can't check Discord right now because I'm streaming. Did you get something good, Sturdy? No. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, let's go with Max Health. Okay, Sturdy. Have a good day. Mm. Uh, I don't know if you know, but you can set the timer with performance settings on some tablets. Oh, really? I mean, I have good performance, you know. It's really my internet, man. I don't I mean, I got good internet too, but it's just sometimes it lags. And and I don't know. I mean, I've heard from several people that they have good internet and everything, but every time they wear a background, that it causes them to have less coins. So I don't know. I don't think it's just. I don't think it's just. I mean, I've never noticed it. I mean, I really wouldn't know. I really wouldn't know. Okay, well, I'm also not a very technical guy, man. I mean, I'll I'll try to take a look at it, but I mean, I'm not very technical. So you don't need the internet once you log into the tower. Yeah, but for your labs you do. Your labs are online. Cause I've done that before. I've turned my internet off, and the tower keeps running. But I go to my lab screen, and it says not online or something like that. And they stop moving. But I don't know if I turn my internet back on, if they go back to the same spot they were in, or if they progressed. I don't know. The game uses a lot of processing, and devices warm up, which then causes lag on some devices, especially if it's too hot. I don't know, man. Like I said, a lot of people are saying that. So I don't know what to believe at this point. I just choose not to do it. I don't want to risk it. Oh, okay. Well, then maybe that's why. Yeah, my device doesn't get hot if I don't have it on, for sure. If I don't have that on and I don't have the text on, then my device does run smoother. Okay, bye, Paradise. Have a good day. Okay, folks. Well, if you made it this far, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Um, Looks like Paradise and Sturdy are both gone for the day. We really appreciate them coming by the stream every day. It really makes me feel good doing this. You know, I might not have the biggest audience in the world, but you know, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. You know, I'm doing my part to help the tower. You know, and as long as I have an audience, I'm gonna keep doing it. As long as I keep getting views, I'm gonna keep doing it. And I feel like it's a good thing for me. You know. So thank you so much for watching. Uh, I hope you had a wonderful day. Oh, it looks like we have somebody. Okay, we're gonna keep entertaining. We're gonna keep entertaining until the wheels fall off. We're gonna keep going. I don't know. I might go for a little bit longer. You know, who knows? Yeah, I'll go for a little bit longer. Why not? But I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic. Um, and maybe we'll go for like another 10 minutes or so. I don't know. Somebody keeps jumping in and out, so I don't know. No, I think I'm just gonna call it right there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy idling. Bye.